Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here in Rio de Janeiro at the Fairmont Copacabana at the Embark Immersion, which is Embark Beyond's annual conference. It's a great host agency, Virtuoso affiliated. I'm here with Ann Scully, who's a partner with Embark Beyond. We've talked to Ann before, and she's been with this organization really almost since it began. And we're going to find out more about this particular event, which was very innovative. It's always innovative. And you'll find out more about Embark Beyond itself here on Insider Travel Report. And first of all, it's wonderful to see you here. It's incredible we actually just went on a big outing. You're just back. I'm surprised you're still standing because you were out all day long. But let's talk a little bit about this event and what it is, because it is a very innovative kind of meeting.
Well, I'm very proud of Embark and where we've come. You know, I've been with Embark now for almost 4.5 years. Jack Ezon and Julie and Eli, we've all worked very hard to have an event where our partners, we could all share our ideas, try to grow together, try to, it's been a tough year. A lot's going on, but I do think the connection between our partners, the connection with our own advisors, we're growing very quickly that way. As you know, I do a lot of work with new people coming into the industry. We're very much about training, learning, sharing. It's what I love the most about Embark. But we have in our apprentice program, we're bringing in people that have never been in the industry, some coming right out of colleges, some coming second, third career trying out. They do the apprentice program. We have several that literally a year after the program are at $2 million.
That's amazing.
It's extraordinary. Yeah. It's absolutely extraordinary. But I think the type of program we put together, the number of people they mix with, they have mentors. Everybody here is a family, and I know people say that about their companies, but we really are. We are so into making sure that everybody who has a need, that need is met. If someone has a tough issue with a client, it could be 2 a.m. in the morning. Jack Ezon's going to pick up the phone. Julie's going to pick up the phone. They know
There's
I'm
a lot of
totally
back. They
available.
we have your you have theirs. They have your support and your backing if they have a question, right?
Yes, and as you know, we're part of Virtuoso, and we're big fans of Virtuoso. But we've done immersion, which is separate from the Virtuoso Travel Week, which we give great support to. But we wanted to do something just for our group, our family. And I think as hard as it is, and it's a lot of work, we've just grown so much this year. We've certainly developed a new marketing team. We have Daniela, who has joined us this year, an incredible background that she's bringing to the team. We're looking at what didn't we do well and what could we do better. And I think this has been an incredible year of growth. Not only for ourselves, we've introduced our Black Book, which is great information.
Yeah, I
for
saw
our
that.
clients.
It's a new sort of system. What you call it, your own intranet system that gives you all the information about clients and also a lot of your preferred suppliers, right?
I call it AI that you can trust.
Okay, got it. Well, and everybody wonders about AI that you can trust, right?
Correct. So yeah, I'm just very excited. I think it's very important that people don't stay still. And I know there are a lot of different companies out there that offer a lot, but I said to Jack, what we're offering in the industry right now is unheard of.
Yeah.
It is the development of an advisor to be an owner of a company, to grow that business, to bring on new people, and we're watching that happen very quickly. When you get to 3-4 million and above, you need a team, and we're helping people to do that team. Jack's always looking to bring people in that, what is it our advisors need, and how can we help them? What people do we need to bring in to help them? we do training, but do they need a different type of coach? It's almost like when I talked to Matthew Upchurch and we first did the training. It was high school, it was college, and then it was a master program. We're almost in the PhD level with some of our advisors right now. The things you have to know to handle clients with that kind of wealth that they have, the kind of travel that is now open to them. You and I both know if we go to sleep tonight, 100 hotels are going to be wide open tomorrow morning, and we need to know who they are.
No, absolutely. And of course, when you come here at Embark Immersion, it's almost like a series of exercises. It's fun activities like we did. We zoomed around Rio today to all these different locations and did exercises in what you call clienteling, which is how to develop the relationships with clients and really find out what they want. In fact, you were overseeing one group, and we did it actually in where they have all the Mardi Gras floats. So it's really it's amazing place. And then we went off to the museum of what was it, the
I didn't do that one. I went up to Sugarloaf because
I
had 8 classes today.
Oh my God, you had to Sugarloaf. That sounded amazing too. So I only had to do about half the day, but these are very innovative and very different kind of activities that you would ordinarily do at a meeting like this, right?
And we have great support from our partners. Tina Edmondson here, who is the president of luxury for Marriott. We have Cindy Novotny here, who is such a great speaker, and everybody they listen to every word that woman utters. Barbara Muckerman is here from the CEO
from Kempinski.
Yeah. So, and I could keep going on to just name a few. We have the head of Bottega is here. We have, I'm hoping I'm saying it right now, Rowanita, the top luxury luggage that's out there.
So it's not just travel; it's other goods and services that luxury clients might want to buy as well, right?
It's our clients want a luxury lifestyle. We have to keep up with their luxury lifestyle. Do they like cars? Do they want watches? It's creating itineraries that are much deeper. We're not order takers, and I know people say that all the time. But I will tell you, I know a lot of advisors out there. Clients know what they want, and they give it to them. We don't do that. We do a deep dive into them so we can expose them to something they didn't know they could have.
Right. No, this is it in this way. I mean, this is the 4th meeting. Actually, I've been to all 4 meetings. It's pretty amazing. And we talked at the very beginning and sort of got because you came from more of a traditional agency background, and you've always been known as a great travel advisor educator, and that's what you came on board to do with these. But Jack, of course, is innovative himself, and he's always thinking of doing something. Some of these things, from my mind, don't work, but some of them really do, right?
Well, I think he tries. Yeah. And Julie is like the most incredible, I call her head of operations, because she really has her thumb on everything. Jack is out there with new ideas, making sure he's meeting people, what's new on the block, what is it we need to know. It's a really good team. And then, you've got Eli, who does these extraordinary takeovers, these big special events that they do. But, Jack keeps saying we're a marketing company that sells travel. And I have always said, if you don't market, you can't close a sale. But marketing is tough. You have to know how to reach the new clients, the prospects out there, the people that we have. A lot of people get so caught up with the clients they have. Are they really business people? Are they staying in contact with the clients? Are they talking to them every 3 months at least? What are they doing to help them build a journey through this gorgeous world we live in to see the things they want to see? But you have families where mom and dad need romance. But then they want maybe a beach vacation with the children, or are they wanting to educate the children in an extraordinary destination? I don't know there's enough room in Japan for all the people that want to go there right now. And Australia and New Zealand and Antarctica is blown out of the world. I mean, it's amazing for me, and I'm over 45 years in the industry, to continue to see the growth, but the education that travel brings, the understanding of cultures. And I think that's the most important thing. When you're raising a child and they learn about other cultures, they're so much more accepting in their own lifestyle. And I think that's the best education, of course, is always to travel.
No, I would totally agree with you. And I grew up traveling. and have been traveling now for the last 35 years in jobs related to travel publications. But and I've been with you for a lot of that time, absolutely. And so, where do you see Embark Beyond going here? I mean, you've watched it evolve in the last few years. Where do you think this agency is headed?
I think we're still the biggest prospect, and the growth this year, I think, will be on the cruise industry. It'll be on exploration. Everybody certainly wants that. I think also people forget about the USA. And, you know, part of me gets upset because I think we all go to Europe because of the different cultures. But we have unique cultures here in the United States. I think the tourist boards in different states need to start focusing on. There are 50 different cultures in the United States, but so many beautiful areas to see. The national parks, of course. Food and wine is top of the list for so many people, but education's always out there. Children going to colleges, finding out where do they want to go. My grandson just will start college next year. My daughter and her husband had him all over the U.S. looking at different places that might be the right fit. So I just think travel matters on so many different levels.
Now, it seems that the group of travel advisors here skews a little younger. It seems to be, from at least from my perspective, which is good. I see a lot of people who are into this and really have discovered a position they really like, a job, a profession that they really like. Does Embark kind of recruit from the younger set, or is it really for, you're kind of, you and I are kind of ageless. I mean, in terms of we've been around for a while, but it's amazing to see and encouraging to see these younger people adopting this profession.
Well, you know, Matthew and I talked about this a long time ago, and it's why he developed that academy, which I was very proud to be as chairman of. The reality is, it's an extraordinary career path. You can have your own business, you can work the hours you want to, you've got friends and family, you can travel with them, you can do multi-gen. What's shocking is the talent that's coming in at a young age. Right. We have we have 2 PhDs, the number of lawyers that are coming to us, but they're young lawyers, they're young PhDs. You know, they're in their 40s, and that's young today when you think about it. That's still midlife at 40. Yeah. So we're blessed with that, but yes, the excitement for a young person when we do a lot of epic fam trips, so we don't just give them classes, we put them out there. Our partners need the next generation to fill those hotels. And, you know, I always thought the best part of Virtuoso was when we brought on the on-sites. And that's what we do. We really have people out there saying, you know, you could have 4 or 5 or you could have 20 on-sites in Italy. And you could have the greatest hotels. You could have 15 of them in Paris and in London. And you have these great things. We teach them how to know the client so they're matched properly. You know, the cruise lines, I think, did it really well. And you know, I've been in the cruise industry for, 35, 40 years when there were so few ships really in the water compared to now. But if you find the right brand, and we have brilliant brands, and look at Rosewood, look at the growth of Rosewood, Auberge, look at what Orient Express is now doing. Just incredible, even cruise lines now, the Ritz-Carlton yacht, look at the Four Seasons yacht, Orient Express, Amman, they're all coming into it. But you know what, there's that home for everybody. A great advisor's gonna find the right home, the right match. But the cruise industry knew if you could bring them to us, we'll show them it's their home. And hotels are learning. Everybody learns from each other, which I think is so special.
Well, that's what's happening here at this event, and the way you set it up, everyone is learning together. They're having fun, clearly. You guys have a lot of fun. I mean, tonight is the final party for here, and everybody's going to get dressed up and it's sort of a Mardi Gras thing. And we were just, as I said, within that Mardi Gras float area, and every night they were at the beach. They've done it so you can play hard and you party hard, but you also work hard and get it.
And we get to know each other because I see people on Zoom. We have 80, 90 people on Zoom every morning, but to actually be face to face with someone, to give them a hug, to let them know we really are here for them, To watch these young people, and I hate to just focus on an age group, but just to watch, and again, I think Young's a lot younger than I am. I'm just so far on that other edge. But to watch them embrace each other, support each other, and again, grow as a team. Everyone is so generous. We have this incredible WhatsApp, and Saturdays or Sundays, it's still filled with people saying, I need help. And you got 20 answers.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is, the way Jack and Julie and Eli set it up, and I hope I'm such a big partner to help them now, to grow the cruise industry, to help with the training. It's all about sharing knowledge and respecting and getting to know our partners, because they need us. For them to grow, they absolutely need us. And they're so good now at saying, I might not be right for everybody, but here's who loves me. And I've always said that to even hoteliers. Tell me who loves you, because I don't want to send the wrong client to them. It's not fair to my client, number one, but it's also not fair to the hotel. They can't deliver when I haven't given them the best profile of my client, because they can say, you know what, they've got young children, we're not that good at that. And then we go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We bring them another time.
Well, today, in fact, you mentioned to me we were doing one exercise, and you said to me there was a thing where you would not talk to a client for a while, and you said you should have kept in contact with that client all the time, and you made that point to them as well, because that's kind of the fundamental thing. And I got to tell you, this is always an amazing meeting. I've been here now, as I said, the fourth time. There are other meetings you go to. They're great. Virtuoso itself is great, but this is a bit out of the box, a little different. And you kind of have to see what you're trying to accomplish here. And here, once again, you and Jack and the team have accomplished something that I think other travel advisors should take a look at, because it's not the usual agency.
And we've got Julie, who I just think, I can't believe how quickly she's growing. She took a Harvard course this year. We're all wanting to make sure we're being the best. But we have our own safari company with Justin Huff, and that is off the table. It is extraordinary. And the number of people that do one safari and will come back and do it like a year and a half later with more people with them. So it shows we're doing something right. And I'm very, very proud of our team. And I'm always so proud when I hear things young people are doing. We're big on emotional impact. And the type of things they do for their clients, it's extraordinary. And if a client has a glitch, they're in trouble, they're not going to be in trouble for long. The solution's out there before the problem. And with the amount of experience we have, we're going to be 300 strong when we count our staff that support. We're going to be even that much bigger by the end of next year. You keep watching us grow. And I know we're the best prospect any partners got out there. They should come make sure to take care of our new advisors.
Well, I know the partners that come and participate in this always come away. I was talking to Barbara Muckerman earlier today, and this is her first time, and she was pretty amazed, and she participated throughout. It's been a great meeting, and now it's time for us to go to the last party here.
I gotta go take a shower, put on the gown.
And one more thing, happy birthday.
Thank you. It's a big one this year, and again, it's a family. They honored me to the point I was in tears. So it was, for any of you out there that wish me happy birthday, May 22nd. I love birthdays. It's a life well lived through travel, and I am grateful for every day I've had in it.
Well, you are an amazing person. You were one of the virtuoso elite that I've known for a long time, and I've been covering virtuoso since the 90s, and always a wonderful person to talk to about travel and life. So thank you again, and thank you again to you and Jack for inviting me.
Well, it's a pleasure. We have a date at the Algonquin. We got to make that happen.
I know, we keep talking about that. We got to do. We've been talking about that for about 10 years, but we'll make that happen.
My next trip to New York, you're my first call.
Okay, absolutely. And great to see you. And I'm James Schillinglaw here in Rio de Janeiro, last night in Rio, and this is Insider Travel Report.